Hello everybody, this is Jeremy from GamerTel, and I would like to show you the new and improved PlayStation Store. This new version of the store is available in parts of Europe, but it is not available in the United States at this moment. Sony had plans to release it in the United States on the 23rd of October, which is on a Tuesday, but there were some problems rolling the store out in other countries, so Sony delayed it in the United States. It still should be coming out fairly soon, but as of right now, it's mostly just European territories that have the pleasure of checking out the new store. And although I am located in the United States, I can still check out the store, and so can you. All you have to do is just create a new user account on your PlayStation 3, and then from that account, go to the PlayStation Store and select the United Kingdom as your region. And from there, all you have to do is just download the PlayStation Store, and away you go. You don't even have to worry about creating some kind of a fake address or anything like that in order to get into the store, because as you can see, you'll be signed in as a guest. So right now, I just want to go over some of the new things, and there are a lot of new things that are implemented in this new PlayStation Store. So from the very beginning, you can see that there is no longer a separation between games and videos, such as movies and television shows. They're all grouped together like one big happy family. So what we see here is Sony tends to highlight certain games and movies for each main section of each page in the new PlayStation Store. So in this case, it's highlighted by Need for Speed Most Wanted, but it's also flanked by the likes of Homeland and Silent Hill Revelation, The Unfinished Swan, and Borderlands 2 DLC. And if you press L1 or R1 on the controller, you'll be taken to another page, whereas Dishonored is highlighted, and then you also have The Dictator and Resident Evil 6, Wrath of the Titans, and Borderlands 2, and then once more, and we've got FIFA 13, Battlefield, and we have sections for the latest games, movies, and TV shows. So there is a horizontal scrolling thing going on here, which is something that the PlayStation Store did not do before. It was all vertical scrolling. So if your TV was a big touchscreen, you can just imagine scrolling through things such as this. Now, these are just the main featured promotional games and movies and DLC, but you can also get a little bit deeper into it. So if you go down to games, you'll see that there is the main screen with the three different panels, but you also can go deeper than that, and you can choose from the latest PS3 games, the latest PS3 add-ons, the latest demos, themes, and avatars. And each time you go to another category, you don't have to press X on it. All you have to do is highlight it, and it'll automatically change by itself. So everything is nice and dynamic here. And you can also separate it according to what's most popular for PS3 games, add-ons, demos, themes, and avatars, and also special offers, PlayStation Plus, and collections. And this is all just for the very first category of games. So if we wanted to go down into, let's say, PS3 demos, we want to see what demos were available. We can separate them even further by category. Do you want the latest or most popular demos? Or do you just want all of the demos, all of them? Or maybe you just want to break them down into categories. We got action adventure, we got arcade, we got horror simulation, all the way down to a category just called straight up unique. You know, and PlayStation Network is known for some unique games. So if you just want to see what shooter demos are available on the PlayStation Store, it shows you initially in alphabetical order. So we start off with Alien Breed 2, and this entire list is just vertically scrolling down. Infamous is, well, I guess Infamous is kind of a shooter, electricity shooter. But anyway, yeah, you can just continue to go down and down and down. But if you don't want to look for things in alphabetical order, there are filters that you can choose. You can choose to filter things according to price or content type. So if you just were interested, well, all demos are free, so that makes no sense. So if you're interested in, let's just go over to sort by name. You can go from A to Z. You can go from Z to A. And if this were not a demo category, things would be priced from low to high, high to low, and by the release date. So if you just want to know what are the newest demos that you can check out first, then you'll see here in alphabetical order, these are the newest shooter demos for you that's available in the United Kingdom PlayStation Store. So let's just back out of this, and we see that we also have a Vita store. And Vita needs all the attention that it can get right now. So if we just want to go to the latest Vita offerings, and we see we have Little Big Planet Vita and Little King Story. And once again, this is a horizontally scrolling list. In this case, it's not separated by the 3 columns like the very first screen that we saw. You just kind of go from left to right, see whatever it is that you like. And if we can just go to the product page, say if we want to go to the product page for Mortal Kombat on the Vita, you see that it looks cleaner than the product pages were in the other PlayStation Store. It usually had that really blue background with a rather small thumbnail and a description that you can scroll through. But now, they just they clean things up a bit. We can look at screenshots of the game if we want. These screenshots look pretty low res, if I do say so myself. So that's not going to do any favors for them. But it is an option that you can do if you want. Let's see. Let's go to Rayman Origins to see if there's something more. Yeah, pretty much the same thing. However, you are able to choose which version of the game that you want. You go to Rayman Origins, and there's no separate page according to you want the demo or do you want the full game, because they don't have 2 separate pages anymore. So you can decide if you want the demo or if you want the full game right here. And in some cases, there are some games that come in multiple languages, so you'll be able to choose from the pull down menu if you want to download an English version or a French version or perhaps a German version of a game, if that is available. Let's take a look at some of the video content now. We can just go into the TV shows here, and then we're still treated with the same kind of filtering options that we have with the games, in which you choose from the latest things, the most popular things, or in TV's case, you can also pick which TV channels you might want to choose from. Now, we have 20th Century Fox, the Anime Network, BBC, Cartoon Network, whatever. So, you pick whatever channel that you like, whatever network that you might like. You say, I want MTV content on my PlayStation 3. What do you have? And they say, we've got, Jackass, Jersey Shore, The Hills, just the best that America has to offer. I don't know if these shows are available in the UK, but if Jersey Shore is available in the UK, I'll be the first to say I am so sorry. We won't do it again. We will do it again, and I'll apologize for that too. Anyway, we've got NBC Universal, and you can look at all these different shows: 30 Rock, Downtown Abbey, Friday Night Lights, House, and Lilyhammer. But of course, if you do have Lilyhammer, it's also available on Netflix, so you can just look at it from there. And you're treated to an overview of the TV shows. If you want to read a little bit more about it, there you go. There's your synopsis of Lilyhammer. And just like games, you are treated to, I believe I saw screenshots at some point. All right, so those are TV shows, and once again, you can choose to filter them according to their genre, and then once you do that, you can also sort them according to their price and their release date and the title in alphabetical order or in reverse alphabetical order. Let's take a look at movies. Look at the latest movies here. And if we can just look at something that has maybe a trailer. Let's see if Dark Shadows has a trailer so we can see how that goes. Yeah, so when you want to play a trailer, it doesn't play, at the bottom of the screen anymore. It starts immediately.
My name is Barnabas Collins. 2 centuries ago,
no buffering, no wait for this to load, none of that stuff. You just immediately play the trailer.
Condemning me to the...
So that's only with some movies. Not every movie has a trailer, but some of them do, and some of them come with free stuff. Like this Paranormal Activity comes with the free theme if you download it. And it tells you how to do that just right there. You download it and customize the PlayStation 3's background and menu items. So you choose settings, blah, 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 but you only do that. Actually, you can download this right now. I don't think you have to buy the movie. Oh, okay, that's cool. Seems like that's a bit out of place because this is a movie category, but this is a theme. Seems like that should be in the theme category because I thought that it was the movie since everything else here is a movie. But anyway, so yeah, different movies are highlighted across each page. You know, there's Prometheus on this page, and there's the Snow White Huntsman right there on that page, and also a category are apps. The PlayStation 3 does have its fair share of applications. There's Netflix, Love Film, Music Unlimited, and you've got Play Memory Studio. It's not home to a lot of apps. You know, don't consider it something along the lines of iOS, Android, or even, Windows 8's marketplace when that comes out. But there are a decent amount of apps in here, mostly just media apps, and you can look at them all from one specific category. So if you want to look at video apps, there they are right there. If you want to look at music apps, there's your Music Unlimited Premium Plus, and then there's VidZone. And let's just do one more. Let's go down to other media and see what's in that category. Other media, it's pretty interesting because this gives you access to PlayStation Home decorative content, either for your home space or for your character. So you don't necessarily have to go into PlayStation Home and find that specific store to purchase different items. You can just come straight to the PlayStation Store and do it. And I don't recall if this was available before, but I'd never noticed it before, but I do notice it now. This is really just for, like I said, home items and things like outfits and those customization items that you want to put on your avatar, and not necessarily for buying in-game items for some of Home's games, or if you wanted to buy some in-game currency so that you can buy things in a game, you'll still have to do that from within PlayStation Home. But when it comes to just aesthetic stuff for your avatar in your home space, if you wanted to buy the Woody collection from Toy Story for your PlayStation Home avatar, you can do it right here from the PlayStation Store. Probably still have a little bit of things to sort through, because as you can see, Woody's avatar clothing picture is quite blurry. Let's just try to go to the black robe and see if that's... Yeah, so the pictures seem to be a little bit low res, but considering what the PlayStation Store, the new PlayStation Store, was going through before today, I think a little blurry pictures, I think that's something that can be forgiven. At least the store is accessible. So I have no downloads. This is a European account. I have not signed up for anything. I just wanted to check out the store. But that is basically the new and improved PlayStation Store. It in a way almost takes cues from Xbox Live in the way of the horizontal scrolling. And also, one more thing, searching. That's what I wanted to show. Searching is different too, because instead of bringing up the old on-screen keyboard, which you just scroll around and I got pretty used to over the years, there's now a vertically scrolling menu options here. So if you wanted to look at something, let's just say Call of Duty anything, so you just type in C and it automatically starts populating a list of content that has a title like CA or CB or CC. Wow, CB4. Awesome. So anyway, if we want to Call of Duty, and then you pick, okay, well, which Call of Duty do you want to check out? Black Ops 2, Modern Warfare 3, and I say, how about Black Ops? Since Black Ops 2 is coming out soon, maybe you want to get more acclimated with the original Black Ops. You can do that from here. You can download a demo, and when it goes to choose a version, this was what I was talking about earlier, you can choose from the French and American version, or the German low violence version, or the German regular version, the Italian Spanish version, Polish, and Russian. So a big choice of options right there to choose from. And then here are your screenshots, and then you have access to all of the DLC from Black Ops all on one page. So you don't necessarily have to search for each one individually. They're all right here. If you just want to download Black Ops by itself, you can. But if you're also looking for DLC, there's the Annihilation map path, the Resurrection maps, Escalation, and First Strike. So, and you can also just kind of zoom in between what you want to see. On the left here, here's overview, and then here's add-on, so you can instantly go in between those. And of course, the amount of information that you see will vary according to what game you're playing. So if you want to do Marvel versus Capcom 3, Ultimate Marvel versus Capcom 3, you see it has a lot more add-ons available. So all of it is located right here. And the screen and the thumbnails are much larger than they were before. They're not just really, really small, and you just have to read like, well, what does this consist of? Okay, I wanted the Rising Dead pack. It's right there in your face. Big screenshots. It looks good. And the search, it does remind me of what Microsoft does, except when Microsoft does it, it is a horizontal search. But on this one, it's a vertical search. So yeah, I like the new searching options there, and that's pretty neat. And let's just go right back to the home screen here, and that is the new PlayStation Store that you're going to have to get used to, because it's going to be around probably until the very end of the PlayStation 3's life cycle. So once again, this is available in parts of Europe. I can't name off the top of my head which parts of Europe, but I can confirm the United Kingdom, and it will be coming to the United States soon. Maybe not on the 23rd, but shortly after that. If all goes well, everyone around the world will be getting it as well. So yeah, enjoy the new PlayStation Store. Until next time, I'm Jeremy from GamerTell, and I'll see you next time.